Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. And I got a joke for you. Here we go. Bear with me. What do you call security guard at an Android store?
What?
Guardian of the Galaxy. Listen, okay, now let me explain this joke. Okay. I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. So you got Android phones. Galaxy is a type of Android phone, right? And a security guard is guarding the Guardians because the movie comes. Okay, my name's Darien.
My name's Landon.
And today we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC. I don't know if we have any games. I don't think we do.
Nope.
We got a lot of casting information.
So if you do name it, we most likely do not got it.
Yeah, probably. That being said, let's talk. How you been doing?
Doing good. Just still playing the Street Fighter 6 demo. It's fantastic. Me and my girlfriend love it.
How many hours do you have logged onto this demo?
Let's find out.
Reveal it to the people.
I have 9 hours of just playing by myself and with my girlfriend of just a demo.
Goodness.
And it is the best thing ever. I love it.
Wow. That's a lot. I've been playing Jedi Survivor.
A little bit jealous. A little bit jealous.
It is so worth it. Anyone who I know, there's like all kinds of bugs. I've been a couple bugs, but I know they're just putting out patches. This upcoming tomorrow when we're recording this, and the next day they're putting out patches for all different platforms with more coming. I haven't experienced too many on PS5, but I know PCs with them.
Yeah, I wanted to get really bad, but it's just I have to wait. Not like due to that or anything, but just I might get this Friday, but who knows? I'm hoping to get it here real soon.
Yeah, it's really good. And I think that's about it. I mean, there was a trailer, but we'll talk about that later. But we got a lot of Marvel news to talk about. We also have a lot of DC news, so let's go ahead and do that. Get into that. That's what I meant to say. Okay, we're starting off with the strange piece of news because I deleted what I originally was going to talk about first, which was a clip from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But to save time, you guys can check that out if you want to, or stay completely unaware of the clips until the movie comes out. But it was a sad clip of Rocket.
Oh yeah,
tug at your heartstrings a little bit. This first piece of news is strange to me. Agatha: Coven of Chaos, which is a show that's still coming out. According to an actress in it, Patty Lupone, it will feature musical numbers.
Huh.
And the music will be done by the people who made the themes for WandaVision.
Okay.
So we're gonna get another Agatha all along thing happening. So I don't know why musical numbers. The show already seems a little pointless, but the musical numbers just like makes it even weirder.
Oh yeah,
I think in Joker 2 has musical numbers, and I don't know how that's going to go. So
it is true. So
the Marvels has musical numbers. What's happening?
I mean,
this is superhero content getting musical numbers all of a sudden.
I'm unsure. Very. I'm not too against it.
I don't know. This is one of the projects that I'm least excited for. I'm more excited for the Marvels than I am for this show.
Yeah.
Personally. But I don't know. They could change that. I have some more news about this, I think, later on. Yeah. But yeah, musical numbers in Agatha: Coven of Chaos. Here's this. Doctor Strange actor Chiwetel Ejiofor, who played Mordo in, I guess, both of the Doctor Strange movies, has been offered a villain role in Venom 3.
Okay.
Now, I thought they were setting up the villain of Venom 3 to be...
Riot.
No, that was the first one.
Not Riot. Toxic?
Yes, Toxic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm confused.
I thought they just got a girl for a villain role or something, and everybody was thinking it was going to be Scream.
Well, Scream was in the second one, wasn't she?
No.
She was that girl that was with Carnage.
No, that's
That's where that was Scream.
no, that's a different name. What's her name?
Shriek?
No, it's Shriek.
Okay, yeah. It's the same thing. I don't know if they're like the same. They should be the same. I don't know much about the symbiotes, but I mean I know some of them, but I don't know. Do you have any idea who could be playing?
I have no idea. Well,
Do you think it's a symbiote, or is it just like another guy?
Regular guy. I don't know exactly. If I had to say,
Cool if he played like Null, but I know they wouldn't do Null this early stuff.
I'm not
Like
too
a
sure.
huge thing.
Unless it's gonna be a recast for Toxin or freaking Toxin.
True, it could be recast. So I don't remember who. I haven't watched the second Venom and since I watched it theaters with you.
Yeah.
I don't plan on rewatching it anytime soon either.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't know what it is, but
They wasted one of the best symbiotes.
oh right. I was like, holy crap, that was awful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's he's been offered a role. There's a lot of people being offered roles at today's episode, which you'll talk about.
Yeah. The role episode.
Yeah, and honestly, at this point, I might as well delete this one because new news has come out saying that it's wrong. Hang on. Okay, we're gonna talk about CinemaCon.
Okay.
Does that happen? Sony's upcoming movies, Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, got 14 minutes of footage shown, and I have a description for that, and also have a description for the trailer for Kraven the Hunter that was shown. Kraven the Hunter is going to be R-rated.
Okay.
We know that. And Rhino was in the trailer, but they're doing something very stupid.
Oh god.
Have you not heard this?
I'm not.
Oh my god. You're gonna get a kick out of this one. Do you want me to tell you it now or tell you it later? I might talk about it. Okay. Rhino has some kind of line, which I'll probably read it later, where he's like, now you can see, or don't you want to see why they call me the Rhino? Apparently he injects himself with something and like morphs into a rhino.
What in the world? Oh my god. Oh my god. That sounds awful.
Yeah. According to what I read people saying. But anyway, we'll get into the description. We'll start with We're going to start with Spider-Verse, 14 minutes. The scene that kicked off with Gwen Stacy coming to visit Miles for the first time since the events of the first film. Clearly still has a crush on her, and she embarrasses him by going through things around his room, which we saw this in the trailer, I think. Including his notebook, which includes dozens of his colorful drawings of her. By the way, this comes out in like a month. Exactly.
Oh, really? It does, yeah, man. Street Fighter comes out in a month now. Ooh.
Jeez. I got too much money to spend next month.
Oh yeah, next month.
Yeah, it's AMC Stubs A-list.
That's
what I got to do. Just 1 month, just so I can.
Yeah,
let's see here. They both escape his room, even though he's not supposed to be, because he's grounded. Spider-Gwen is visiting Miles to inform him of the secret society of multiversal spider people, and she's been stopping threats across different dimensions with them for some time. The goal of this multiversal spider society is to ultimately stop more universes from colliding. The two begin to swing across the city and catch up. It's obvious that there is now more of a romance between them. Miles is trying his best to be smooth and get closer to her while she sees it. But she sees it coming and tells him that they can't be tempted to be together since in every universe Gwen Stacy falls in love with Spider-Man, and in every universe that doesn't end well, alluding to death. Miles responds with, "Well, there's a first time for everything, right?" which further ignites the romantic tension. Gwen then meets Miles' parents at the rooftop party, and they can tell that the kids like each other. After some awkward introductions, Gwen gets called back by the Spider Society via this wrist device that lets them hop across universes. After she leaves, Miles' mother comforts him, and they share a sweet and sincere familial moment where he's almost tempted to reveal to her that he's Spider-Man. However, he can't do it out of the burden of his responsibility. The scene ends with Miles' mom encouraging him to chase after Gwen because he's growing up and needs to explore. She makes him promise to never lose sight of who he truly is. The footage included some snippets of new original music from famous record producer Metro Boomin. And that's that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
not much, I think we've seen most of that on trailers.
Yeah.
At least it made sense. Craven the Hunter, though, this is the exciting part, the description for that. But do you have any thoughts on?
Not really. It's weird because I mean, I don't know. I'm excited, I guess. You know, not really much else to say. Hey, I'm very about how I feel, but you know, I mean, what about you?
I'm excited. I think I talked about this one time. The trailers, one of the trailers got me really excited, but I'm like I was this way with the first one. I wasn't like hyped going into it, but then like as I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. So I don't know. Might be the same with you with like Guardians, which you were telling me earlier. Who knows? But I got the Craven the Hunter trailer. Christian, you ready to talk about this? It's my first time reading this.
Yeah, first time listening. I even hear. I just heard that like some people were they were interested. Now I'm just like, okay.
Things kick off with Craven stopping a group of poachers in the wild who are trying to escape with their bounties of wild animal carcasses. Craven the Hunter is confirmed to be Sony's first R-rated Marvel film, and the footage really shows it. Craven killing everyone quite literally like an animal. Aaron Taylor Johnson's Craven the Hunter uses weapons, his hands, even his teeth, as he bites a piece of a poacher's face off and spits out the blood towards the camera. He also jumps off walls and pounces on foes like an animal. The main conflict of the film is between his father, played by Russell Crowe, who was the one who actually raised him in the extreme ways of Hunter versus Prey. The action is filled with over-the-top gore, as comical as the Deadpool films. As we see Craven use everything from huge spears to fully sized bear traps to decapitate and chop up goons to pieces. A mysterious new character played by Ariana DeBose is briefly teased as well. For those curious, the comic-accurate Craven vest with the recognizable fur around the shoulders was briefly seen as Aaron Taylor Johnson pulls it out of an old chest, but for the most part, Craven is not wearing the comic-accurate costume in the trailer.
God dang it.
It's not over. Surprisingly, here we go. He does meet with another famous Spider-Man villain, the Rhino. A huge fight between the two begins as the latter injects himself with a serum that actually mutates him into a huge rhino beast, as opposed to it being a mech suit. The footage only saw his arm morphing into a big gray rhino-like fist that did look somewhat comic accurate. At least there's a plus. And he says, you want to see why they call me the Rhino? He says, it appears that Craven the Hunter will play out mainly as a standalone entry with little connections to Sony's Marvel Universe for now.
It's just good God. I guess I don't know. There might be some stuff. I'm just like,
why was Venom not R-rated? But this,
I know how it's gonna go out. The whole time he's not gonna wear the outfit. He'll wear it at like the very end, and it's just gonna be
during the final battle.
Yeah, during the final battle, and it's just like I don't know.
Why didn't they make Venom R-rated?
That's what I'm saying. Like, one that should have been the first R-rated, they didn't do. That was Venom.
Like Morbius, that honestly would you could argue better case for that being R-rated than Venom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Strange. And speaking of Sony Spider-Verse movies, I don't know what their universe is called. I forgot. Sony is reportedly eyeing Crondon, Boy's Tombstone, and Into the Spider-Verse. He also played the main villain, Tobias Whale, in Black Lightning show on the CW. He is set to play the character of Tombstone in live action in El Muerto, which is still happening.
It's not happening.
It's apparently they're casting people.
Well, they're gonna be disappointed.
They're gonna be disappointed when they find out their job isn't happening anymore.
You really thought we were making an El Muerto movie?
They need to sell Spider-Man to Disney. That's the point.
I can't believe that. They'd rather make El Muerto, but not Spider-Man.
Who knows? What if Toby shows up in El Muerto?
And then it's the best movie ever made. But that's not gonna happen.
I don't know. We can see live action Tombstone, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but it's no.
But El Muerto,
it's El Muerto. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point? Literally, it's gonna be like Morbius. It ain't gonna go.
I completely forgot. Donald Glover still has that one movie coming out, based Hypno Hustler or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm more interested in that than dang.
That's true. That's Donald Glover. What? I was a fan of Community. I have to be a fan of Donald Glover.
I just like Donald Glover. I think it's cool.
Yeah, that's the end of the Sony Spider-Man stuff. Forward.
I mean, everybody was like, I remember someone said they had a leak, and one of it said like the final announcement was going to be Amazing Spider-Man 3, and then they were going to show off Spider-Man 4.
That's
and I was so like, man,
that sounds as much as plausible as the like all the stuff going on with the Zack Snyder convention. And apparently someone was like, oh, Zack's got a huge announcement. He's going to show the Green Lantern scene from all the stuff, blah, blah. And he never did any of that.
He never did none of that. The Emerald cut. Yeah. I saw someone do that. The Emerald, someone said he was actually had a nose scene with freaking like,
he did say something about wishing he could continue his story or something like that, but
oh well. It's stupid. Oh god, I hate you. Ugh, get out of here. You're out. The thing is, like, the stuff. Do you even want to talk about what went on there? Because it was.
I wasn't planning on it. I was planning.
Well, I won't mention it. He was going to make Kryptonians.
Oh, Amazon. Yeah, I think I have that in the news. No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, you don't? Well, I know it's DC news, but good God. I mean, it was I was like...
I'm going to make Wonder Woman, attribute Wonder Woman's powers to Superman.
Yeah, which such a disservice character. God. How, I don't know.
I feel like Killmonger right now from Black Panther. Is this your king?
Is this your king? Exactly. It's so, like, I've never heard of, like, I mean... It's so weird, man. Like, I hate to say I love the Watchmen movie. That's how embarrassed I am. I'm like, I can't believe.
Part of me wants it to happen so just get them to shut up, and also make it an Elseworld so they know that they'll never be the best.
But here's the thing. Oh God, yeah, but they won't believe that though. They won't believe that.
We'll just enjoy the peak Superman that we're about to get, and then
the real Superman.
Yeah, honestly. Anyway, we need to move on though. He's on DC for some reason.
Yeah. I had to get it out there.
I'm gonna ruin this conversation by saying this: Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will begin streaming on Disney Plus on May 17th.
I'm
gonna rewatch it because I have to rewatch it with the people I haven't seen it in my family. So I will rewatch it. I will report back.
Well, you're a terrible brother, son, nephew, grandson, whoever.
Well, we still have to watch. We still have to watch the movie. People still have to watch movies so they get caught up.
Yeah, I know. But
am I really terrible? I didn't force my sister to watch. I made her watch like 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel. That was it. I was like, you don't have to watch it anymore.
You are pretty awful. Oh man.
But yeah, I thought I'd put that on there. May 17th. Here we go. Start of the bunch of Fantastic Four stuff I have. Antonio Banderas has reportedly been offered the role of Galactus in Fantastic Four. No word on if it's just a voice role or a physical role. Antonio Banderas is a popular voice actor. He voiced Puss in Boots.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's probably lived.
The way I'm piecing this together, I don't know if, well, I don't know. I don't want to like spoil the news that I have coming up. I don't know what capacity Galactus is going to be in it. I think he's going to be in it the way Thanos was in Guardians 1.
Oh yeah.
They're like teasing him, and then he'll be a big thing coming up.
Yeah,
one of his heralds is in the movie, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I mean, I think it's going.
As long as it's not a giant cloud, then I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool too. It's so funny because they literally had like the outline of him, like of like what Galactus looks like, and they just like did not go through with it for some reason.
That was Fan Four Stick, Miles Teller.
It's fantastic.
I hate it. Yes, but possible offered role for Galactus. That's pretty big news. We'll see what comes of it. If he accepts it, it's just offered, so we don't know if he'll accept it. Andy Samberg.
I hope he does. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I find it weird when they don't accept when like actors or actresses don't accept like Marvel movie roles.
That's money. Like that's. I mean, I get that you're going to be working like nonstop all the time, and you'll be stuck in this character. But like, that's that Marvel money. That's like you get paid a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you get paid a lot, but at the same time, I respect. Like, I mean, some people like just deny roles because sometimes they don't feel like they're right for it, and I respect that honestly.
Like, I could honestly, if I was an actor, I don't think I could ever turn down a Marvel role. Like, Marvel came up to me like, "Hey, I want you to play this character." I'm like, okay, I'll play like Destrian number 4 in the background, and I'll be happy. I'll pause it every time. I'll be like, "It's me right there."
So you put me in there, I'll be there.
Honestly, yeah. Moving on. Andy Samberg, he'll be voicing Ben Reilly in Across the Spider-Verse.
W. Mega W.
I saw the news that he was going to be voicing somebody, but then I didn't know who. But then everyone was like, "Oh, it's got to be Ben Reilly." And then it got confirmed by a few leakers that it is Ben Reilly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. As soon as I saw Andy Samberg is supposedly voicing, I was like, "He's Ben Reilly." Exactly who he is, and I was not wrong. It was perfect.
Yeah, I've seen Andy Samberg in clips of that one show that he's in. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's like an office or like community-esque type show.
I don't know.
Andy's. I see it in my head. Is he Terry Crews is in it too? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, not Terry Crews.
Oh, Brooklyn. I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, he plays Johnny.
Oh,
I think he does.
I don't know that. He's in a lot of.
He's
Handsome Meatball.
Like one of my favorite comedies called Hot Rod.
He voiced one of the Chipmunks in Alvin and the Chipmunk movie.
Yeah.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah, but I'm saying like which one though?
I don't know. There's just a picture of the two chipmunks, and I'm curious.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Oh well.
But he'll be voicing Scarlet Spider, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was making sure I was doing it right. I was also typing, so it was hard to. All right. I pull this up for the next thing here. That's not what I meant to click on. Okay. Make sure this is right. Yes. So there's 6 new episodes of Marvel Studios Legends about to come out. Might already be out, actually. Or it's only... Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't know. Are they out? It's not telling me. But there's 6 of them. You have one for Peter Quill, Gamora, Nebula, Rocket, Kraglin, and Groot.
Oh, okay.
Little catch-up episodes in case you want. I don't feel like going through a rewatch, which I'm doing, so it's pointless to me. But it says they're out, but I went on here to just earlier and they weren't on there, so maybe I don't know.
They're out either.
Are they? Let me look here because I got it pulled up. I literally like scrolling over it. Studios Legends loading. It's a season 2 and they're on there. Okay, I didn't realize there were 2 seasons. Oh, so Phase 5 is season 2. Yeah, here they are. Peter Quill, Gamora, Nebula, Rocket, Kraglin, Groot. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then Drax and Mantis have their own in season 1. That was put out for the holiday special. So you guys check that out in case you don't want to do rewatch. They're fun little episodes.
Yeah. I mean, I always love the Legends. I think they're pretty good. Especially to like inform people. I think it's great.
Yeah, I've watched a few of them sometimes. Yeah. What's next here? More Agatha Coven of Chaos information. Official. We talked about this before. It was a rumor, but now it's official. Actor Joe Locke is going to be playing Billy Maximoff in Agatha Coven of Chaos, grown-up version of Wanda's son, one of her sons.
Okay.
Which I still don't know how, but I guess we'll figure it out. I'm not going to touch much on that. It was just something confirmed news. This next one excited me. Okay. Josh Gad has joined the cast of Wonder Man.
Yay, I guess.
What do you mean?
I like Josh Gad, but like
Ludlow Lamonsoff from Pixels.
well, now that you say that,
The Wonder Kid.
the Wonder Kid.
With the Yoo-hoo.
Made a family with Qbert.
Yeah.
How dare I forget Pixels? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's joined the cast of Wonder Man. Also, Olaf, Frozen.
Yeah, but
And whatever else he's done.
He was the guy in, like, Beauty and the Beast. He was like guest star.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I only watched the movie once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's joined the cast of Wonder Man. Interested to see. I don't know who he'll be playing, but yeah. All right, now we're starting to get into all the big casting things. We don't spend too much time on this, just so for the sake of saving time. But The Thing. What? Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to start this. Talk about The Thing. Okay, first off, a leaker came out and said, and now I've heard no other leakers say this besides him, so I don't know. I don't know if I should trust him on this or if I should not.
So let's ride on this guy.
Yes, and he says that Marvel Studios is looking at both men and women to portray The Thing. The big rumor was that Mila Kunis was being looked at, but then she came out and said that she's not in the film, but she knows who is. He just had lunch, which I already remember the pictures coming out, her having lunch with the director. But I don't see them taking. That's a big risk to change a character in there. I don't see them taking that. Yeah, this feels very improbable. They wouldn't take that big of a risk, especially when the Fantastic Four have been moderately received.
I like the originals, all right, but never.
Let's get Michael Chiklis back.
Yeah, get him back. You think he'd do it?
No.
For like a voice role?
No. You know what? Let's get I'm forgetting his name. Plays Hank in Breaking Bad.
Oh my god, yes, get the guy who plays Hank in Breaking Bad.
That'd be funny. No, we're just casting like old bald guys now. Giancarlo Esposito.
You cannot look at Agent Hank Schrader and be all like, that's not the thing. That's not it.
Wow. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't see why they would cast. It would ruin the family. Or not ruin the family dynamic. I mean, that may be a little harsh, but like ruin the dynamic between like relationships between the characters, because this is the way it's supposed to be, right? You have Reed, and you have Sue, husband and wife relationship, right? Yeah. You have Johnny, Sue's brother, so it's brother-sister relationship, and also you have that kind of like little relationship there between Reed and Johnny, and then you have Ben, best friends with Reed.
With Reed. Yeah.
And he's also, I mean, he's kind of got that little friendship, but not really like argue a lot with Johnny. But if they made Thing a girl, then Johnny's going to have two like almost sister relationships going on. And I think it's going to really screw up the dynamic of the team.
No, definitely.
Like the family and like the way it should be. So that's another reason I think it's not a thing. Plus, Kevin Feige said he's taken huge care into this movie and like casting and all that stuff. He helped make those old Fantastic Four movies. He didn't make Fan Four Stick out of it, but he helped make the older ones. And so I think that I don't think he would go for something like that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think he would either. Now, like I don't know, man. I can't imagine them just dropping the ball. Like nobody. Like there is a thing in the comics called She Thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's like that one girl. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, but like nobody wants that. Everybody wants the thing. You know, like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, no other way to put it.
Yeah. I don't know. And plus that one leak, that being just the one leaker saying it, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I'll believe it for a minute.
Yeah, that's that. Marvel Studios is rumored to have offered the role of Johnny Storm to Paul Mescal, but there's also a rumor that he has declined the offer.
Interesting.
So Paul Mescal, I mean, he looked the part when I looked at it. I thought he looked pretty good. It seems like casting. There's 100% casting announcement at Comic Con.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, all the casting information is coming out now.
I'll be. Hey, you want to hear a hot take? I don't know if it's a hot take, but I'm more excited who they're going to cast as Superman.
How dare you yawn?
Excuse me. Sorry, I don't know what it is.
Well, Superman is a bigger character. I mean, that's.
Well, I don't know. I'm back and forth. I can't really like pick one or the other, but like, I mean, I kind of sit there and think like, man, it'd be really cool to see. You know, who's going to play Superman in James Gunn's movie?
Yeah. I'm interested. Well, I got some more news here about some people being cast. But before we get to more Fantastic Four stuff, which is the most of what left we have, Deadpool 2 star Rob Delaney is officially set to return as Peter in Deadpool 3. X-Force for life.
X-Force.
Oh man. So he died, right?
No.
He didn't?
No, okay, so
I can't remember. I know a lot of them died when they came out.
He does die, but Deadpool goes back in time.
That's right. That's right. It's
pretty funny because he makes sure like he doesn't care about any other X-Force member dying besides him.
That's right. I remember that. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense then. So yes, W.
Yes, major.
Yes, this movie is just nothing but W's. I haven't heard a single bad thing about this movie.
I know, honestly. I'm waiting to hear like something terrible about it. Like, oh, they're not going to have
no comic accurate suit.
Oh. Yeah, they're not.
Well, I don't think even if there was a comic accurate suit, it would really suck. But I mean, I still think it'd be a good movie.
I don't know. I think I'd be kind of pissed off if they literally brought Hugh Jackman back to play Wolverine, but he's not wearing like the yellow suit at all. It's all like you will. I mean, I'm willing to bet top dollar that he's going to wear the suit in the movie.
Probably. It's a safe bet to make, I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me check the time of the meeting real quick. 3 minutes. Okay. Here we go. Possible villain of Fantastic Four. The movie reportedly featured Ferax, a Herald of Galactus in the comics. He's one of the 4 heralds. I think there are 4. I can't remember.
Okay.
Silver Surfer's one of them. Ferax is another. There's some girl. It's like Gold, I think. And then
I can't remember her name. I know exactly.
Somebody else. There's maybe a lot more. I don't know, but this is one of them, and apparently it looks like Darkseid a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
but apparently he is. From what I've been reading comments, people are saying that he could be a really cool villain for them.
That's awesome.
So I'm
into it though. That's cool.
Yeah, T-Rex and Silver Surfer. Apparently he's not in the movie, but his spin-off project comes from this. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out about that. And finally, in this, we have another thing to talk about after this. But Marvel Studios is rumored to have offered another offer for the role of Sue Storm to Margot Robbie.
Ooh.
Yes, that's what I said. I saw that and I was like, okay.
You know, not against it.
Paying attention.
You know, every other fan cast has said it, and I'm not against it at all.
I mean, I feel like every casting, rumor that's happened for Sue Storm has been good. besides Mila Kunis, in my opinion. But
Yeah. Well, I'd say that's not even like a god awful one. You know what I'm saying?
and yeah, I just don't.
Well, the thing is, I feel like casting her as the Thing is much worse than her casting her as Storm.
You just stay as Meg from Family Guy, and we'll
Just stay there and just get your paycheck from reruns of that '70s show, and we'll be okay.
but
But
Margot Robbie, I think, would do good as Storm.
Margaret,
When I'm looking at these castings and also looking at Adam Driver to see like how do they look together to decide if I like it or not. And I think these two look good. They look like they might be. It could be a couple. I've gotten over the point that Adam Driver is Reed Richards. I'm just sitting here. I'm just at the point now. I'm like, oh, it is what it is. Let's hope it's good.
I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't think I'll ever get used to it.
I'm already used to it. But yeah, that's the bulk of that. Next, we're going to talk about Guardians reviews and our final predictions. First, I got to end the meeting. All right, let's talk Guardians 3. Right, we see it Friday, May 5th at 7:15, I think. Now, people got to see it at the red carpet premiere, right? Which is normally when you hear. That's when we heard with Ant-Man that it was kind of bad. By kind of bad, I mean pretty bad.
Yeah, very bad.
So you can I don't trust critics, but I can trust the reviews of most YouTubers. Now, I have a few trusted YouTubers that I go to get reviews from stuff like during the red carpet premieres. And from what I've seen, there hasn't been one negative review besides critics, but they just call it too dark and too sad, which I don't think is a problem at all.
Oh yeah.
Probably a plus. Because we don't have much of that these days.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much growth with the characters at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean...
Yeah. Looking for some Guardians reviews. Well, I guess I didn't save any on my phone. We'll talk about predictions too, because this is our final time talking about it before we see it. So, I mean, what are you looking forward to, or think's gonna happen? So that.
Well, I think a big elephant in the room here is I just don't even want to say it because I don't want to spoil it, but I mean it's kind of just obvious a bit. Something's happening with Rocket Raccoon, definitely. Whether that be a death or some other sort of thing, we will see. But Rocket Raccoon, I'm expecting heavy emotions because that's what everyone's saying, and I'm here for it. So yeah, I just hope it is like really like emotional. I just hear that's all I hear about. So it's like this thing's emotional. It's going to get to you. I'm like, it better. That's gonna be disappointed a bit, but
yeah. I from Discussing Film, which is a review I just found. Their review for Guardians 3 says. Feels like a miracle of a blockbuster. The long and winding road, and I think you count them as critics?
What's their name again?
Discussing Film.
Discussing Film? I count them as critics. I did.
Because they wrote an article. I don't know. The long and winding road to finally get here has been one for the books, with so much changing in the world of the Guardians due to the shifting nature of the MCU. The 5 years since Volume 2, certain characters in the team were blipped and then brought back into existence. Thanos actually killed Gamora, and then she returned as a younger version of herself with no past memories of ever knowing the team. They were seen in Thor, and then talk about what James Gunn's fire, blah, blah. It says we catch up on... What does that say? Wait, I'm trying to skip through. It's talking about a bunch of past stuff. The franchise couldn't be in more need of a hit right now, not just something that brings in the money, but also proves that Marvel can still offer awe-inspiring cinematic stories that leave a worthy impact on pop culture and moviegoing. It comes with great pleasure to say that Guardians 3 is this and more. Having the most narrative baggage of any MCU film post-Endgame, Gunn's finale almost shouldn't work as smoothly as it does. However, that's one of the reasons why it does succeed. It's a true ending that closes off this trilogy with everlasting love. To catch up with the team... Is this spoilers? What? These are spoilers. Okay, this is just like explaining.
Got
like
spoiled life. Oh,
yeah, I
God.
was like, what's going on? No, I'm skipping through that. I don't even know it. It's like backstory. I don't even know it. He's going through the. Why is he going through the plot? What is? I don't think it's spoiling the plot. Everyone gets their time to shine, including its many new faces. It's an incredible balancing act that feels like something James Gunn has been building up to for years, wherein everyone is presented with a final path based on their arcs in previous films. The only storyline that sticks out in this way is the relationship between Gamora and Star-Lord. There's been speculation on whether or not Gunn totally agreed with her treatment in the last two Avengers movies. The pair walking into Volume 3 as strangers, or after finally confessing their love for each other in Volume 2, does feel a bit odd when looking back at this trilogy. However, Gunn ultimately makes the right decision with their shared journey. This isn't about winning back a lover, but winning back a friend, which falls in line with the greater themes at hand. He said the only character that does receive the short end of this, according to them, is Will Poulter's Adam Warlock. He's surely going to be one of the most divisive aspects of the movie. Poulter carries all the bravado and ferocity needed to make Adam an imposing screen presence and also adapts perfectly to Gunn's sense of humor, owning some of the funniest beats in the film. Although this is where some audiences begin to draw the line, as Warlock is used a bit more as a comedic punching bag here. This is obviously because there's so much already going on story-wise, so Warlock takes somewhat of a back seat, but is still rewarded with some highly memorable moments. Similar to Mantis's role in Volume 2 as the main villain's servant, this is merely his introduction to the franchise.
Yeah.
This is the most unfiltered James Gunn has been with the Guardians. Doesn't necessarily mean raunchier jokes, though you can still expect Gunn's crude humor in spades. What it merely means is allowing his interpretation of the characters to hold nothing back for his last ride. There are comedic bits that will clearly not be for everyone's tastes. Yet all the humor, for as divisive as it may be, is never just there to kill time. Everything comes back later to inform something new about the characters and their relationships. Okay. Unlike the last two, this boasts more of James Gunn's roots. Okay, he's talking about the High Evolutionary a bit. And let's see. Oh, now I was talking about stuff that I don't even understand. Surely marks the end of the era. Marvel Studios heading a new direction. James Gunn going to DC. Trilogy closer brings fans home by assuring them that the endings are not always a bad thing. In fact, they can be the most liberating experience and sent off with unabridged love. Apparently, the soundtrack is amazing. This is the best and most complete MCU trilogy, no question, and it's one that people are going to cherish for a very long time.
Better than the.
It says you're wiping your tears away, ready to say goodbye, and what can only be described as a totally fulfilling final bow.
I find it crazy because everyone considers like the Captain America trilogy perfect, and now you say this is like the best. I mean, I'm intrigued.
I've seen a lot of people saying that this is the best trilogy, so hey, who knows? That was one review. I'm not going to read a bunch more because that was a long review. Yeah, we and Landon talked about this before the we started recording. I'm just like so incredibly nervous. The Guardians were my into the MCU. And like I would not have watched it all if it weren't for them. Like, oh, I love these movies. I want to see how they interact with all these other people. And I got into those movies. And now I'm like, ugh. I'm like, this is ending. I'm not happy about it. Quite sad. I'll be seated in that theater with a cup of tissues in my pocket.
Yeah. Large bowl of popcorn. A drink.
Maybe not even any popcorn, because I'll just be crying into my popcorn.
Oh god, it's just soggy popcorn.
Yeah, no one likes that.
Oh yeah, unless it's soggy and butter. Then
I mean, personally, I pop open a box of Reese's Pieces and pour it in there with the popcorn.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's where we're at.
Yeah, what happened?
We didn't go on a food trip there for it. Dude, it's late, man. That's when midnight snacking happens, dude. Okay,
that's true.
Sorry, I'll interrupt, but dude, I tried some dang popcorners today, dude.
Popcorners.
Popcorners. You make 7 flavors. Oh, I love it. Dude, we're actually not bad, man. I actually like them, especially having and all that, dude. It's so much better.
Well, speaking of popcorn, speaking of the popcorn, AMC has bagged popcorn now. AMC theaters
has what?
Bagged popcorn, like bag. Like not like ones you pop in the microwave. I'm talking like plastic bag, like a potato chip bag of popcorn.
Oh, are you like buy like at like a store?
Yeah. And I saw they have like different flavors.
I thought you were saying they like have back.
not like no, not like that.
Yeah, yeah. You take them
I don't know
home.
any other way to explain it.
No, I know what you're saying now. Yeah, it's like that smart popcorn, like
Yeah, yeah.
the
But
white check.
it says AMC theaters on it, and it's like different flavors.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I'll look for
I
that.
wanted to pick a bag of it up, but I was like, ah.
Oh, where's it at?
I saw it at Walmart.
Okay, I'll check it out then.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Good God.
I should try some.
Yeah.
Guardians 3. I'm really, really excited. I haven't been this excited for Marvel movie in quite a while. Probably No Way Home was the last one I was this excited for.
No.
But then I got sick and the excitement went away and then I got spoiled. So in game. So I haven't been more like I'm nervous. I feel like I'm getting ready to get on a roller coaster. And metaphorically I am an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited. I'll be there.
Yes.
What do you think you're going to give this? You think you're going to give it like a 10 or something?
I don't think I'm going to give it a 10. But I do think I'm not going to give it anywhere below a 9. Honestly. Like, I feel like it's going to be a 9 or 9.5 for me. Maybe 9. Honestly, I think a 9 is safe for me.
My highest I will probably give it is a 10. Lowest, probably like an 8.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I just thought this movie, like I've said this before, there's no way this movie's bad. And then these reviews just add icing to that cake. Like, there's no way this movie could be bad. James Gunn has not disappointed, and it seems like he's not going to disappoint. He's actually going to exceed his other projects.
Yeah, and that's what you want to strive for as a director. So,
yeah, and that would be the end of our Guardians talk. Any last predictions before our review next week?
No, nothing really. Honestly,
I'll say this: I am expecting some sad deaths. I'm also expecting a happy ending. Maybe I'm expecting to cry tears of sadness and probably tears of joy.
Yeah, any bittersweet tears as well.
Probably that'll be the end. Yeah, I also heard there are 2 post-credit scenes. 2.
Ooh, okay, cool.
But according to James Gunn, this movie doesn't connect to any other thing outside of the Guardians. It doesn't connect to the larger MCU, like story-wise. So I doubt they'll set up anything.
Yeah.
Might just be like funny.
You won't see no Kang or anything like that.
No, that would kind of ruin it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's Marvel. All righty. DC, The Flash had a trailer. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up on my TV.
Yeah.
Keep it muted. Make sure there's no noise coming.
First off, I do want to say this trailer was dang good.
I don't know what it is. Like,
I don't know what, dude.
Good trailers coming out recently.
Either they got like the best marketing team on the planet, or this movie's going to be like really good. And they just had their premiere screening or something, not too long ago.
Yeah. And then we read the reviews for that last time, and they were really good.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think we read the reviews for it. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Said that because that was at CinemaCon. We didn't read the reviews. No.
Yeah.
The reviews, I'm not going to read them because we don't have time, but the reviews were crazy good. People saying, even people going far enough to say that this is the best comic book movie ever.
I'm just like,
which is a thing that's like exceeding things like Infinity War, or like
there cameos in it. I mean, there's like
I did hear one thing about a cameo, and I should actually talk about that. That's Flash stuff.
I haven't heard. I've heard one thing, but I heard
one thing of it which makes me really upset, and I'm going to talk about that, which is a huge gripe I have. But I'm not going to take anything away from the movie because of it. I'm just kind of mad about it.
Are you talking about the things I don't know if I want to say? Is it Grant Gustin?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think
it's kind of disrespectful of the thing to do with him. I'm just going to talk about it. So I had it written down here. Cameos from Marlon Brando as Jor-El, so the classic 70s Jor-El. Linda Carter as Wonder Woman and Grant Gustin as the Flash were all cut from the movie.
Oh, dude, they were cut. Holy God! I knew Grant Gustin. I know about the whole like Jor-El thing. Holy God, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Grant Gustin is the one that makes me the most mad. I heard
Yeah.
that there is some cameos of actors who are passed away. That there are CGI versions of them.
I wouldn't have bet there's a Christopher Reeve in there.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I think Adam West.
I heard one thing. I don't know if I want to say it.
Wait, let me finish this Grant Gustin thing. This is get off my soapbox.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's fun. You're gonna have a Flash movie. And you're gonna put more Batman and Superman related characters in this than you are Flash related characters, which is already like a thing. They're like, oh, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
But then you're gonna cut the cameo of the guy who has literally been carrying the Flash's name for a decade. And plus, not to mention, besides the Crisis on Infinite Earths cameo where they met, Ezra and him, Grant Gustin's Flash gave Ezra the idea for the name The Flash in that scene. Because he was never called The Flash in Justice League.
Yeah.
And Grant literally says I'm the Flash, and he goes, The Flash? And yeah, this whole thing. I'm like, you telling me you're not gonna put this man in the movie? Like, I feel like that's a disservice to the character. Like, I mean, this dude's been playing the character for 10 years now.
Yeah.
And Ezra's been what?
The Grant Gustin
and to make it even and to make it even worse, John Wesley Shipp, who played the Flash in the 80s, he also plays the older Jay Garrick in the CW show.
Yeah.
Jay Garrick is apparently in the movie, but he's played by fake Jay Garrick, the guy who played the fake Jay Garrick at the beginning of season 2 of The Flash. He's not played by the one who's like the Flash veteran.
The most backwards thing you could do.
I'm like, why? I'm like, why would you do? Like, you didn't have to cut that. You have room.
I mean, I guess buy the Blu-ray.
It doesn't even have to be like a 1 minute. Like, anyway, I'm gonna step off my soapbox.
You'll see Garrett over there. Okay,
Garrett,
yeah, or whatever his name is.
Right?
Yeah, great. Yes, his name.
Anyway, Flash trailer.
But yes.
Let me pull up the trailer because I stopped because I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
Flash.
Yeah, watch the trailer. I'll call you now.
What do you think about the trailer? Expectations going?
Pretty high now. I mean, every trailer I've seen of this movie has been like really good. I mean, there hasn't been a bad trailer. I mean, everyone's saying the movie's really good. It looks good. Michael Keaton's scenes look awesome.
Oh my gosh, all his scenes look awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
the one with my favorite, right? The one where he jumps out of the Batwing and it's like it's in daytime and he like spreads his wings and you see the Batwing's falling through the air while he's like,
awesome,
so good.
Now, I mean, I don't want to sound like this movie's just gonna be cameos. That's all I'm here for. But I mean, I really wonder what the cameos are gonna be. Like,
that's true. Yeah. I mean, I heard that we know that Henry Cavill's in it through repurposed footage from Justice League.
I'm so happy.
And Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman's supposed to be in it for a scene, I think, but I don't know what way, if it's like the same thing or not.
I heard that it was true or not. I heard that dang Nicolas Cage is in the movie as Superman. I heard that too. And that was what I was kind of saying, because that won't ruin that, but if that's true, that's pretty cool. I haven't heard any other ones. It's so crazy how they turned me around on this movie. Yeah. I was so against it this time last year. Oh god. Oh yeah, this time last year, I'm like, dude, I'm on a, I don't know. I guess I'm a sucker. I guess call me a sellout. Sucker for some Michael Keaton. Sucker for some Michael Keaton love. Yeah. I mean, call me a sellout. If you show me a good trailer, I'm like, Ezra, what did he do again? Jesus forgives. Yeah, that's right. Even though Ezra thinks the Flash is Jesus, or he did. Unless I heard that his recovery is going pretty well, according to the director of the Flash. Or no, sorry, Peter Safran. That's not director. He said that the recovery is going pretty well. I remember I completely forgot he compared Jesus, or he compared the Flash to Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the Batman trailer right now. Michael Keaton looking at all his suits. He's got long gray hair.
Yeah. Is that him with the long gray hair?
I'm assuming it is, unless it's like Michelle Pfeiffer, in which case, okay. But
hey, that'd be awesome. I'd lose my mind.
Looking, I don't like that Flash suit. There's some shots that looks good, but then I look at the chin and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I don't like the Flashes at all in that movie.
Yeah,
it's not one.
I think the movie looks visually impressive. Like some of the shots of him running and stuff look really good. Like the lightning, like the shot where he like slides onto the street. It looks pretty good.
Like the fighting scenes look really cool.
Yeah,
like where him and that other Flash are like out there.
Mm-hmm. We haven't seen anything of Dark Flash.
Yeah, well, I think we have. Yeah. Well, I think
the other Barry is Dark Flash. Is my personal.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get.
But we haven't seen like Dark Flash in action, even though we see toys of.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. Well, the thing is, they're gonna play like a big reveal and all that, and it's just like, oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah, and oh my God, Michael Keaton says, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts."
I was like, oh, good God. I was like, oh, okay.
It was cheesy, but it was.
Oh yeah, I was like, it's very cheesy. It's so stupid hearing it, but like hearing it's like, oh, that's the most coolest thing I've heard.
I am ready to get nuts on June 16th.
Me and you were gonna get nuts together. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
I hate this
awesome
Batsuit Flash.
Dude, I saw the blue and gray Batsuit he had, and I was like, oh heck.
Yeah. So Supergirl there looks pretty fun. I'm interested in her character. It's very Flashpoint inspired, obviously. Even down to like finding Supergirl, even in the place of Superman. And in the comics, it was Superman they found. But this is Supergirl. Ben Affleck in here.
They even tell you Flashpoint at the end of the trailer.
Yeah. There's some really good looking shots. I like the color. Sorry, it's bright and dark at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
It does. Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman has a shot of him gliding, like out of the explosion. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, how much Ben Affleck? Because he
said he's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, which I'm just like, really?
Yeah. Mike Keaton's Batman drops to his knees. What's going on? There's some guy like running towards the Batwing and like punching through the glass. Oh no! And there's that awesome shot of him spreading his wings. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And then the logos at the end.
Oh yeah, the logo thing was cool with like all their logos flash. I was like, oh, that's cool.
And then you got the ending scene where Batman's like getting ready to drop out of the plane. You're like, you strapped your parachute. So like, what about you? And he smiles and just drops. And Flash screams. And he drops too. And you get the bat wing and the moon. Classic. All that bat imagery.
There's a lot of good shots in this. Very comic looking shots, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now,
I think the director of this, if like the rumor was that he was going to do Batman, DCU Batman, if this is what it's going to be like, then sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But cast Jensen Ackles, or the movie's going to suck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You really go for that, Jensen. I mean, hey, I'm all for it.
I've garnered a following on that.
I saw that. Holy crap! Yeah, that's like one of our biggest tweets we've ever done. It's like, holy crap!
Everyone agrees.
Everyone agrees. Jensen Ackles.
Well, most everyone. Some people don't.
Well, I mean, like at this point,
I saw a tweet that was like, "Why does everyone want the supernatural guy to play Batman?" So I'm like,
let me inform you.
Good Batman.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm all for it. I mean, it's so. I mean, just why not just do it? I mean, it makes perfect sense.
He's a dad in real life, and he wants to play the character. He said that, and he has experience voicing the character.
Yeah, so he can only.
And he's a good looking dude. So I mean, he's got the Bruce Wayne Playboy kind of thing going.
Yeah, so why not?
Exactly.
Why not? I mean, James, come on, James.
Yeah. I need to listen to James. But I don't think that movie's we're way out,
It's
years
way
out.
out. Yeah, so maybe at that point.
Because Authority is the movie after Superman, so I mean, they still have a couple movies to do in shows.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be a little bit. But yeah, Flash trailer was pretty darn good.
yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's like a solid 5.
It was, yeah, I ain't got no complaints. 5.
Now, my question is, what do you think that Flash does something in this movie? Because I mean, in this trailer, I mean, Supergirl looks pissed off, saying like, like, what did you do? Now,
maybe she's screaming at the other alternate Barry. If he does turn into Dark Flash, maybe he kills Zod.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, she could be talking to Zod, but I feel like she's talking to Flash.
I want to know what the reasoning behind Superman not being there is. I know, like in Flashpoint, there's a whole thing like, oh gosh, Superman didn't exist in Flashpoint, but he did. The government hit him. So I wonder if, like in this world, Clark didn't come down; it was Kara instead.
Well, I mean, you gotta think. I mean, Kara was hit by a what do you call it? What was it, like an asteroid field or something?
Or something in the show, Supergirl show, which is what I reference to a lot when I think back. That probably shouldn't be what I do, but and that was like a time vortex, something. She got stuck in some kind of time vortex, and then she came back to Earth. It was like
I mean, maybe
she was younger than. Yeah.
I mean, that's my guess. Maybe she didn't get hit by it. Got landed on Earth first.
And Clark's the one that got hit by it.
Yeah,
be interesting.
That's my guess.
Maybe. Yeah, 5 out of 5. So 2 5. 5 out of 5. Yeah, Flash trailer. Dang. Wow.
Hopefully the movie's a 10 out of 10. Honestly,
if I rate the Flash movie a 10 out of 10, I'm gonna go delete the episodes that we trashed on it.
Yeah, that's like, this movie's gonna suck. Oh, good God! I would have bet. I was like, I bet my whole spawn of the show that this movie's gonna suck.
You probably did say that.
I probably did. I'm like, well, here we go.
Now I'm gonna splice together 2 clips of you saying that and then you saying 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, Flash trailer review.
It's like, oof. Yeah, that will never happen.
Yeah, probably not. Flash trailer review. Let's talk about something real quick. Some Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. Shown at CinemaCon, a trailer. I'm not going to talk about the trailer that was shown because I don't feel like it. But there was a teaser poster, and it was the lamest teaser poster I've ever seen in my life.
I feel like I already saw that teaser poster. I mean,
I know, it's literally just the logo with a blue pick. I was like, this is so boring.
Like they already showed me that before.
Right? It's like so boring. There could have been something.
Does it have what's her face name on it or no?
That was my next little thing here. Amber Heard was shown prominently in the teaser trailer.
No.
And apparently her and Arthur have a son.
Oh. Named Johnny. Oh, dude, please. Please. Oh, I love it. But like that's
named Johnny. I just got what you
meant. Named Johnny. She's trying to think. He's like, why?
I thought you were thinking about Fantastic Four, and I was like, what?
Why would he?
He wants Amber Heard to play Mitsu Storm.
No, like it's. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Peter Safran said just the other day that if this whole Aquaman thing doesn't work out and they don't bring Jason Momoa back to Aquaman, they'll find another cool role for him. I'm pretty sure it's Lobo. They just haven't announced it yet.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Because he posted that video, what, like "Love you, James, love you." Oh, so like, I mean, come on.
I don't know who you just got casted at.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to ask you this though. Like, do you think Shazam? Oh, sorry. Do you think Aquaman will be a Shazam situation where like the movie just does not perform good, or no?
I think it's gonna. Well, it's also coming out at a time where movies normally don't perform well.
Yeah,
they need to not release movies in the month of December.
Are they not going to delay it due to the writers' strike, or no?
I think it's done.
I thought I heard that it would be affected somehow, but I don't remember.
Well, we don't know yet. The writer's strike actually is about to happen. I think. Well, now we're recording this today, but because they officially voted for it. Yeah, writers got voted unanimously to call a strike effective Tuesday, May 2nd. This marks the first strike in 15 years.
Oh wow.
Someone retweeted, "What does this mean in the Killing Joke terms?"
Well,
Writers, Joker, are shooting Barbara Gordon, aka movie studios, for not paying them, leaving them hurt for a bit.
oh
Which
god,
we have
yeah.
news about that later, regarding what this means for some DC stuff. It could mean a lot for Marvel too, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Economos, he is confirmed to appear in the DC Studios Waller series. I mean, we could have guessed this, but a little bit confirmation there. Members of Team Peacemaker, what we heard, and he is a member of that. So,
yeah.
I'm guessing Harcourt will be in it, and maybe I think her daughter is a safe bet. At a bio, right? Is her name?
Yeah.
Vigilante would be a really cool. Vigilante show.
Oh, please!
Vigilante meets Amanda Waller. Come on. I mean, James Gunn did come out and say that he has plans for Vigilante in his DCU.
That's so cool. I'm so happy. I was like, talking about like my favorite character of like any like
rewatch Peacemaker, man. If you just want to enjoy that show again, all the jokes still land, and it's just so good.
Oh really? Oh, well, see, I need to because Abby has my girlfriend hasn't seen it. I mean,
and like there's a scene at this. So funny, man. I did pick up so many funny scenes, but like, they're sitting there talking to Goff, the butterfly in the jar. And they're answering like, you tap once for yes, twice for no. And they're like, is that a peace sign? And they're like, yes. And he goes, ooh, Golf, what's your favorite color? And he says, dude, yes or no questions. And they go through this whole thing, and he says, okay, Golf, is your favorite color teal? And then they start arguing. And they get to the point where like John Cena screamed at him. It's like, yeah.
He was on Twitter. Oh god, that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely recommend that. But I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. Here is a quote James Gunn said about Superman Legacy. 2 quotes, actually, but I'm putting them together. He says this: it's easier to take a character nobody knows, like the Guardians or Peacemaker, and then do whatever you want with them. People in every single country in the world know the story of Superman. How can I make it different from the Superman movies that have been made so far, but also have it respect all the Superman movies that have been made so far? So far. So it just took me some time to try to figure it out. Completely relate to Superman because he's everything I am. He's somebody who's an outsider who feels like an alien, but also the ultimate insider because he's explicative Superman. And that's kind of what I feel like, is what he says. Now he got a lot of hate from certain fans of a Snyder variety.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean it's weird because I kind of get where some people are coming from.
He's not saying like I'm Superman.
Yeah.
He's basically saying I relate to what Superman is, but like he's an outsider.
I say I'm as good as Superman or something. Like no one's as good as Superman. Like come on.
No.
But like he's saying like he relates to. I mean, you know, you were basically just and what James was basically saying. Just hey, there's things I relate to him. But,
he's like, I relate to him. He said he is somebody who's an outsider who feels like an alien, but he's also the ultimate insider because he's Superman. You're like, so like I'm looked down upon because like all the superhero stuff or something, but like I know I'm like, this is awesome. This is like if only they knew, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, pretty much.
And I feel like a lot of people can relate to stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, what he's saying is not anything for people to get mad about.
Yeah, but
those fans are.
Oh, we gotta make some Snyder fan shirts.
Gosh,
one of these days.
One of these days.
That's all.
He also stated, this is kind of unfortunate. He also stated that there, quote, won't be much to announce about DC Studios Chapter 1 for some time to come, other than the occasional project here or there.
I mean,
he did announce like however many projects, even though it's only half.
Yeah, get them out. As long as I can just get some good info on like one of them.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah, Superman. I mean, okay.
Starts filming next January in Atlanta. I know where I'll be. in January of next year.
You want to go back on another trip to Atlanta?
We're going to Atlanta. Okay. I'm going to find Superman.
Hey, I'd do it.
That was pretty cool. Do I have time to talk about this next one? 3 minutes. I have time. Amazon has picked up 2 new Batman projects. A movie called Merry Little Batman, the Bat Family, a spinoff series. It's just did you see the pictures?
Yeah,
That
is
Mary,
this the thing? Is this the thing with Damien?
yeah,
Yeah, I'd never heard of this movie until like that day.
yeah. I heard of Bat Family because they talked about that on DC fandom a while back, but it looks. I gotta be honest, it looks terrible. I like the picture. It looks terrible.
Yeah, it does not look good at all.
I have no interest in this at all, but it's going to Amazon, so what to do?
Yeah.
See, do I have time? Yeah, I do. DC Studios Creature Commandos will reportedly take place on Dinosaur Island. Dinosaur Island, I don't know much about it, but I do know that it turns out to be the island called the Center, which is actually the main villain of the New Frontier, which is what the Justice League is supposedly based off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the villain of that book is an island that is alive.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I'm interested.
And Dinosaur Island is that island. So Creature Commandos really tied itself in a little bit to this overall story. Yeah, Creature Commandos.
Awesome.
What a good cast, by the way. I found out one of the actresses in the cast, Maria Bakalova, voices Cosmo.
Yeah, I think you were telling me about that the other day. I was all like, really? I mean, the
This
cast
is the like fish lady or whatever, the fish lady with the like helmet or glass helmet, whatever, in the animated picture that he put up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Clementieff, sorry, I always say it wrong. Mantis, actress, has been in talks for a role in the DCU. She says she's not allowed to talk about it, but she has been talking about a role. I think she's going to be playing Katana. That is her name, the one with the mask with the red. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll be playing her.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, she'd be perfect as it.
Yeah. I thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah. All right. James Gunn has provided the traits that the new Superman actor needs to possess. And you tell me if you agree with these.
Yeah.
This new Superman actor needs to possess humanity.
Yep.
Kindness and compassion.
Yep.
And, quote, needs to be somebody you would want to give a hug to.
Yes, definitely.
I want to, Superman. I want a hug from Superman.
Dude, a hug from Superman would probably.
That would like make my whole life.
Dude, you talk about me. Whew, tell you what changed my life around. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Dude, if Superman can forgive me, I'll be okay. Superman can give me a hug, I'll be okay.
Yeah. But I 100% agree with that. I'm so excited to see this Superman.
I am too.
Ready. And we have some news about casting. Oh no, most of this upcoming stuff is about Superman. This next thing isn't, but yeah, the next thing is him talking about Ezra Miller. Did you see this quote? Said at the red carpet event.
I saw the video. Someone asked them about it. He started like laughing.
Yeah, he said, we're just going to have to wait and see, I mean, we'll see how things go. So,
I was like, well, he's leaving.
It's over. You see the light leave his eyes whenever the guy mentioned Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah, honestly, I mean, he's done for. Whatever.
I want Grant, but I'll deal with it. Honestly, at this point, I don't think they should keep any of. I don't think they are. Seeing where it's going, just like recast everybody. It is like all the main Justice League. I'd like a new Flash.
Oh yeah, better Flash. That.
Yeah, and then like a new Aquaman. I can't say new Green Lantern because we've never had an original Green Lantern in the first place. That's what that Lanterns show. I mean, more of that.
More of that. Oh yeah, I'll be cool with that.
I need to know more. I need to know more about that. So give me some Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. We got coming here.
That's cool. We get like both of them. I'm like awesome. I mean, you could.
And it's like True Detective in space.
True Detective. Dude, I mean, like, what could you? I'm interested in how that show's gonna look.
Solving space crimes. To buddy cop. kind of buddy space cop.
As long as we can get the one guy to do Hal Jordan, I'm okay. What's his name? Glenn Powell?
I thought you wanted him as Booster Gold.
No, yeah, but I'd rather have him as Hal Jordan because he's a.
Let's just have him as somebody, please.
Yeah, have him as somebody that he Booster Gold. I mean, one of the two. I don't care, but
yeah,
I mean, Hal Jordan, dude, he played that dude. He
Chris
was
Pratt did say that he would definitely want to attempt to play Booster Gold if James Gunn wanted him to.
I think he could do it.
I think Chris Pratt's going to be in the DCU 100%.
Oh yeah.
But this is a question he could play Hal Jordan.
Oh, see, there, I would be all like, how I feel about that.
I don't know. I think he could. Well,
I don't think it'd be like the worst thing on the planet, but like then I look at like Glenn Powell, I'm like, dude, this guy.
True, yeah, that's true.
This guy was.
I think Chris Pratt would work better. He could do like more improv. I know he likes to do improv apparently because his days on Parks and Rec. He talked about that in an interview. I mean, just maybe he could play Booster Gold and he can do a lot of improv.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
But we know nothing about Booster Gold. We know next to nothing about most of these projects. It's just hoping at this point.
Yeah.
According to insiders, though, execs have said to keep an eye out on actors like Harris Dickinson when referring to who may be cast as Superman in the DCU.
Harris Dickinson?
Yes, Harris Dickinson.
Huh, I've never heard of him.
Do you need me to share my screen?
Oh, no, I'll look up a photo. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see him now. Huh. I mean, you don't look too bad.
Actors like him is what they said. So I'm guessing like this age.
Okay.
26. I mean, that matches. I think he could do it. Looking at this one picture, I think he could. He's got that jawline. I mean, every actor has the jawline. That's what I'm guessing.
I said, you have a good jawline. You're Superman.
You're Superman. James Gunn said he has a lot of not a lot. He has got some of the auditions, but he's going to wait until after Guardians press is over to look through all. He's going to look through all of them, and then he's going to choose. And apparently, he did that. He looked through about 200 for Star-Lord, and he said he thought even the people he thought were like, yeah, this guy's definitely Star-Lord. Like, look at him. He looks like Star-Lord. He said it just didn't feel right to him until he got to Chris Pratt. So James Gunn knows how to cast.
Yeah, he does. I don't trust anyone better to cast than James Gunn, honestly.
This is Superman, so he's definitely going to need to make sure to cast somebody right.
Yeah, I've never seen him do a bad casting.
I can't think of. I can't think of any at all. I'm trying to think of like the Suicide Squad. There's like none.
I'd say I only have like one, but granted, I haven't seen him in the movie yet, so I don't know if I can really fully say. But the guy playing Adam Warlock, I'm just still not really feeling. But
he looks like Adam Warlock.
Yeah, he looks like him. I just don't. I can't see him just doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, who knows? Like, I'm watching the movie, I probably think he's amazing.
Yeah. Harris Dickinson. Interesting. Keep an eye out on actors like him. I guess 26-year-olds. How's Wolfgang Novogratz? Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, I want Wolfgang, man. He can do it.
Oh my God, he's 25. Please.
Make an exception.
James, look at the third picture on here when you look up his name is a concept of him as Superman.
Yeah. I mean,
come on, James.
I would lose my mind to hear that like he got offered the role, but he just didn't take it
down. I heard he deleted his social media because people were hating on him because there's a rumor he would be playing Superman at one point.
Oh, really? That's
So that also might mean that he doesn't want to do it.
Like deleting it, I understand, but like people just like saying like
Snyder fans for you. Whoever it's going to get cast is going to get a healthy amount of backlash.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. I mean, but at the same time, I mean,
they can't make everyone happy. I mean, I think James Gunn knows that, but he's not going to. I bet people were mad that John Cena got cast as one of the heroes of Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah. Well, first time I heard
that movie made way less money than it should have.
Oh yeah, that was like
that pandemic
really friendly.
Yeah, I didn't watch it in theaters. I watched it on HBO.
Oh, I saw it in theaters. So am I a bigger fan than you?
I watched it at midnight when it came out on HBO Max.
I saw it.
Or not midnight. It was I think it was like 3.
I don't even remember how I even saw it. I think I saw it in.
I wish I saw it in theaters so I could see
I,
Starro on the big screen.
I think I saw it in theaters first, and then watched it online with my dad.
I watched that movie a lot, many times. So it's very. I think Oliver James Gunn stuff is so rewatchable. He's just such a good like superhero movie director. I can't.
He is. I hate because I don't want to tight direct him as I don't know. I guess he loves it because I mean he wants to run a whole dang.
Yeah, I mean, did Chris Pratt? I was watching interviews because I was watching a lot of stuff for like Guardians the other day, and he was talking about he went into James Gunn's house and to have dinner with him, and he's got walls and walls of comic books, and most of them, the spines are like messed to pieces because he's reread them so many times.
Oh God!
I'm like, okay, this man, he's
this man's one of us.
yeah, honestly, is. Yeah, I got more information here. A new report indicated that Superman casting announcement will be in July. I'm matching up with Comic-Con, so that is when that'll be happening, most likely. I can't believe we're going to see Superman or new Superman at Comic-Con, and I wonder how many people in the crowd are going to boo.
Jonah Hill. I don't know.
Michael Cera. Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau, dude. I mean,
No, don't say.
I'd be okay with Tommy Wiseau, but I would not.
No. Gosh. Channing Tatum.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. I think I always hear they're like big.
I'm just naming actors now.
Just random actors.
Glenn Howerton.
Glenn Howard. Oh.
No, he can't do Superman.
Oh yeah, I know he can't, but I know he could do.
Charlie Day. Oh,
Charlie Reed, dude. Glenn Howerton should have been Reed, not dang Adam Driver.
Let's just get all four of the gang as It's Always Sunny as the Fantastic Four. I mean, you get
Frank Reynolds as the Thing.
I mean, that was not what I was thinking. I was thinking, even though they're brother and sister in the show, but I mean, Glenn Howerton, Reed Richards. I don't know the girl, the blonde hair girl. I don't know her name. She's Sue, and then you can, and then I think the guy who plays Mac should be Johnny Storm, and Charlie Day to do the thing.
Oh, dude, Frank should be freaking what's
Mole Man.
Mole Man, yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, it's not Wizard, is it Mole Man? Oh God, yeah, there you go. There's our Fantastic Four.
Yep. It's Always Sunny in the Baxter Building.
Always Sunny in Baxter.
Yeah, and then finally here, James Gunn has reportedly temporarily paused work on Superman Legacy with no support for the WGA strike. Right, for those you don't know, the WGA strike, Writers Guild of America, they voted for strike to get better pay from the writers are not paid enough in Hollywood, and they're also not given the credit that they need. Yeah. For example, you know how Marvel premieres, Soups gets invited, and all those YouTubers and people who make reviews on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
But the writers are not invited.
Yeah, and that's disgusting.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's incredibly stupid.
I think that I think everyone who worked on the movie, they should be compensated first before
they should be allowed to go.
And if they say, "Oh no, I don't want to go," okay, cool, whatever. Here, whatever seats we have left, we'll give out to like people.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, and so I like James Gunn is pausing it to show his support, and everyone's showing their support, which is a good thing. If I were there, I would show my support. I mean, I need to pay better and be respected more. I mean, because without these, you would not be able to have any of this stuff without them.
Oh yeah,
they are the essential part.
Yeah, and writers I feel like are very overlooked of how important they are.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah, that's the end of the DC news. I have 3 other news. Thanks, real quick. One, I saw this post and I sent it to you. Then it got deleted. So I don't know who it was or if it was true. Maybe that's why it got deleted. It was fake. But the Post said that somebody was cast as Ladio in The Boys season 4.
Oh, it was deleted.
Yeah. We do know Tech Knight's in the season, and it makes sense that Ladio's there, but I don't know why it got deleted. I don't know who the actor was either. I tried to find it, but I couldn't.
I can't remember either.
I should have screenshot it.
Wow.
Yeah, we got deleted. So, Ladio, the sidekick to Tech Knight, could be in The Boys season 4. Dan Musso has been cast as Webweaver in The Boys season 4, a Spider-Man parody. That's really exciting. I'm excited to see that. Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna be grotesque, I feel like.
Very. It's gonna be very.
Anthony Starr said he filmed some of the weirdest stuff he's ever filmed in season 4. He said when he thinks he would never get past, he said at a certain point he thinks to himself, "What is my career going to?"
Honestly, I mean, if you're in the Boys show, I mean, you better prepare to.
I mean, it's still one of the most popular superhero things right now. Like everyone loves it that watches it.
Yeah,
Spillman doesn't. I don't
know. Probably best he does.
That's true. And then today, when I'm recording this, but first we got this is a poster. I don't think it's like a character poster for Gen V. It's been a finally. Oh God! Yeah. And official announcement that's releasing in the fall. So the picture is of I think the main character, who's played by Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, Patrick Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Let me pull up the image here. That is not what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay. Here it is. No, what? Okay. I'm having some. I found it on Twitter. Yeah, so it's a picture of him. He's like got fire on him or something. Or like, maybe Human Torch vibes a little bit. And it says God U on it, which stands for Godolphin University, which is the university they go to.
Yeah. I
thought this show was based on the X-Men of like the they call it G-Men. That's what they're called. But it's not. Godolphin is the G in G-Men. Like Professor Godolphin is the one that like leads them. Yeah. But I mean, maybe some of those characters will be in this. I would love. There's one character I can't remember his name. He's the Wolverine of the group, and he. Oh gosh, she was funny. I don't know. There's a lot of characters in that. They all die in the very first issue they show up in. But, yeah, they put out a poster though for it says God U, and it says Golden Boy is the name of this guy. Welcome to Godolphin University, Supers. This National College Decision Day, we're seeing record numbers of commitments and deposits to study with Golden Boy. Visit GodolphinUniversity.com to picture yourself at God U this fall, and it's actually a website. Like I'm on there right now. Training the next generation of heroes since 1965. Everything changed when I went to Godolphin. I found myself at God U. Meet Maeve. So it's a bunch of like reviews as the sigil. Is that? Oh, the Deep said Godolphin was dope.
Of course, Deep would say that.
It's just all a bunch of reviews from people from Vault. This is Golden Boy. I got Golden Boy ranked #1 soup. They got official merch coming soon. Kind of cool. They got pictures of the campus. Some book. Freaking Mr. Krabs. I can't remember the actor's name.
Oh, freaking crap! I hear his name now.
Oh my gosh. What's his? Okay, hang on. Mr. Krabs. Oh no! Wait, he's in Penguin. I hate that I can't remember this. This is horrible. Are you sure you can't remember it? Let me look it up.
Wait, it's Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown, yeah. They got a picture of him on the cover of a book. There's like 2 other books. I forgot he was in the show. So yeah, he'll be in this. And hey, it says we look forward to seeing you this fall.
I need Perkins' character to come back.
I'm ready. We're going to be reviewing The Boys. It's in like a couple weeks.
Yep. It's really awesome.
Yes, I'm ready. But yeah, and that is all I have.
Yeah. That's all I have. Yeah, no gaming.
No gaming. Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about reminders. Then we can end this off. Galactic Burrito episode coming out this Friday. It was supposed to come out this past Friday. I had to delay it. I had some issues. But I've perfected the BD1, not BD1. I've been playing too much. I've been playing too much Jedi Survivor. CB7, my robot on the show. I've perfected his entrances and exits into the show. I'm proud of myself.
Perfect.
And I think is anything. I mean, streams, right? You got anything you got to talk about with that?
I will stream Dead Space again this week. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to finish it this week because a lot of stuff here.
I'm trying to finish Ori this weekend.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is going to come out here real soon. I got to, I have to.
You have to.
I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 streams of Street Fighter 6, and then I don't know, because I feel like this month is gonna be good streaming stuff for us, especially if that Jeff Grubb rumor is true about PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah,
we'll be there. But no, that's pretty much it. Just check out my Dead Space and check out Darian's crap. I can't remember the name of it because I want to say Outsiders, but that's not right. It's
what
crap. What's the game you've been playing called? Because I want to call it Outsiders, but that's not
Ori.
Ori. Yes.
Ori.
Yes. Yeah.
Fun game. You guys should tune in. Okay. We also have a Guardians review coming up next week. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 review. Don't miss that.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, please go check that out.
Okay. Yeah, and that being said, we can go and get ready to get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. It's DarienH4404. Or on Instagram at the Comic Book Burrito _official. Or Facebook, the Comic Book Burrito _official page. Or Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, capital B, and Burrito.
Yeah, contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Very interactive, all platforms. Happy to get to know more people and talk about favorite things you love.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna end it. Thank you all so much for joining us. Catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!